Okay, so we've done the psychometry. Now we're going to have some fun with a tool that's referred to as the pendulum. And in a case, Diane, do you happen to have yours?
I do.
And we're also going to be putting a package together with other tools and techniques for reading these cards, which really, really awesome. Now, some of you may not have ever used a pendulum. And again, this is another modality that's been around a long time. In doing an energy read for any of the cards, if you're going to use a pendulum, may I touch that?
Of course.
What I would love for you to do is I want you to get a yes or a no. So for a yes, you will still your hand, okay, and make sure you're not doing this, be moving it. But you'll ask if you have the cards. If we have 2 cards to choose from, which are here, what I want you to do is, 1, first get what yes is. In this case, to me, yes is back and forth, front and back. That is yes. No would be left to right, left to right.
Can I also, another way of establishing it is, since everyone has a different yes or no, you can say, show me yes. And the pendulum will move on its own. You don't have to actually encourage it to do anything. Mm-hmm. And then you say, show me no. And the pendulum will move on its own. And don't be surprised if sometimes it will move in a circle, counterclockwise or clockwise. It really just depends on what your yes and no is. So make sure that you establish your own yes and no before going forward.
Excellent. Not only that, I'm going to give you a few other ways with the pendulum to use and see what kind of information you gain from this one tool with a number of reads. So what we're going to do is, Diana, you're going to be the read first. I want you to pick what cards do you want to work with in this one.
This deck right here.
Perfect. Okay, so you choose a couple of cards.
Okay, so Diana's chosen the beings, so I'm gonna pick a couple of my faves here. Okay, I'm gonna pick the alien and the fairy as the beings.
Okay.
Perfect. You want to show her? Again, I have him show that so that you can get a vibe. For me, it becomes a little bit easier to connect with that energy once I see it in my mind. Once I have it, again, we can always do it, but it's a little bit more effective. It's consistent because I know the pattern of it. Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to do a few different ways to read with a pendulum. 1, I want you to see the target. What's the target going to be?
The target will be an alien.
Okay. I want you to do the first read is to, if it's yes or no, with the cards. So for the alien, I want you to hold it over, and as you do this, which one is vibing with
So
the
I'm going to
yes?
pull these closer to me.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So I'm not stretching over there.
And finding your comfort as you're reading things. Again, you don't have to be stiff. Keep it casual. Keep it relaxed. And just like Diana's showing you, she's got to focus even when I'm talking quite a bit.
So just so you know, a lot of times when I'm working with this, it'll just stay still and just vibrate.
Okay.
It doesn't always, like, yes, I have the yes, I have the no. Sometimes it'll go in a circle before it decides where it's going to go, but it's not uncommon for it just to stay still and just vibrate right at the bottom of the chain.
And so when it stays still and vibrates at the chain, do you still get information from it?
It really holds that position for a while, and I have to refocus what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see if the approach isn't quite as clear to you, you can change up the approach and see a different way of reading the energy. Mm-hmm. In this case, however you get it, is the, which one is the target?
Alien.
Is the alien on the right side card?
Okay, let me let it.
Yes or no?
That's a rather soft yes.
Okay. Let's pendulum the other card and see what you get.
much stronger.
Okay, so which one do you choose?
Well, I'm just going to listen to the pendulum.
Alien, yay!
Okay, so notice she got out of her own way and didn't analyze. She just like, I'm gonna go for the pendulum, which is perfect. You'll give that tool modality the power that it needs in order to pick up the information. Now, I wanted her to do the yes or no first so that she could do both cards to go, okay, yeah, that's a soft yes, so that's a potential. Boom, the other one's stronger. So because this one's stronger, I'm gonna choose that one. And she did it, and you were correct.
Yeah.
So let's redo these again, just one more. And I want you to read, Diana, if it's left or right for the information of what you want to understand.
Can you clarify that?
Yeah, so I want you to pendulum this, and what's her target?
Do we want her to pick the target? Or should I pick the
You.
target? Okay, I pick the alien again.
Okay, so for the alien, I want you to vibe just one card, okay? Here's the thing. For these two cards, because you now know you have a selection to make, I want you to give yourself the information of, is it the left card or the right card? Can you swing it for the pendulum even
Okay.
more powerful? Do you get more insight in between? Exactly, right in between.
Okay, so I'm basically inquiring whether it's the right or the left.
Yes, exactly. So however you get your information for the left or the right rather than yes or no.
Okay, so is it on the right? Okay, let's go back to center. Is it on the left? Well, we'll see.
Which one?
Well, it's telling me it's on the right. It's saying it's not on the left.
Awesome.
There you go. Now you're seeing, notice how Diana's getting that, and it's saying, it's actually communicating with her through a vibe of information. And again, the strongest, the first feeling, the first picture, whatever it is, learning to trust that the best that you can, because you'll start to see to go, I didn't try to process it, just dunk, it hit my mind and I went with it. You get enough of this practice, you'll learn to trust a little bit more consistently whatever the first thing is that touches your mind. And there's many different ways that you'll pick up a vibration. And as we go along, you'll see that there's many other ways of, is there a brighter light or not? Is it a higher vibration or not? Is it a lower tone or not? There's going to be so many different ways that you will find at least one, and apparently quite a few others, to read the cards. And not only can you read the cards, but you can read life. Everything's energy, light, frequencies, and vibrations. You just learn to read it. So, now it's going to be Maggie's turn.
Okay.
And what's her choice?
And your choice is Archangel Michael and a woman.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So now you can see the same tool, two different people using it. And let's see what the response is.
Okay, there you go.
And
Put
what's
'em
my
where's-
target?
The target is going to be the woman.
Okay, the human. Okay, Pendulum says, ha, I got it wrong.
Okay, so what was happening? What were you doing?
I'd said, is this the human? And I got a yes, and then I got this as a no.
Well, that is a human.
Well, it's in this category, there's a human and an angel, so I might be asking the wrong question.
Okay, because, yeah, and see, that brings up an
That's a
interesting
good point,
point, because to me, both of these are human. Both of them have human characteristics or looks. The difference is one has wings, the other one doesn't. So in this case, you'll be a little bit more specific as to the angel or, the man or the woman. Otherwise, if that's too close, pick up a different card. Right. You can just intermingle them, whatever's going to work. So it doesn't matter because you can just mix them up again. No
and they're
problem.
both spiritual beings.
Yes.
So it's like they're really a bit close.
So now
in vibe.
We're going to have, let's do this. Yeah, let's have an angel or an ET.
Okay.
And that'll be the target there for whichever one. See, and again, the versatility, different ways. Sometimes adjusting things gives you a clearer read.
I also like that we all have different strengths. We can learn by trying out all these different ways what really our strengths are, so what we can feel like we can rely on for our intuitive development.
And refine it from there.
Yeah.
I think that once you get those parameters and you can read, you'll find even more ways to get information about a particular thing.
And I have a question too. It's like when you're using a pendulum that's somebody else's primarily, is it easy to tune into that when you haven't used it before?
It can be, because it
factor,
creates a neural soul way, like a neural pathway for information, a neural soul way for universal communication. And that vibration, I found that if we're going to share an object, for me, clean and clear that object so that it's not hanging on with the other person's residual energy. That way it's a clean read each time, connected directly to your frequency, to your energy. That way it's no distractions and clarity. And then when you switch back and forth, if you need to, otherwise if you don't, use your own. But you'll be able to clean and clear it all the time, because that's one of two things. One, it can create a stronger, clearer connection of information because you're both vibing with the same exact tool and unifying. Two, it could become a little clouded depending on how you're going to read it, because you're not sure which one is which because you haven't cleaned the energy yet. There can be a slight co-creation in that way. So, again, do multiple ways. Do one where you don't even have to clean it, just share and integrate. And the second one, clean and clear. Now, however you would like to do that, for me, because everything's in the mind, it's all about intent. Before I reach anything, I automatically in my mind send a pure white light star within that object and let it expand out completely, clearing and cleaning the energy now receptive for my own energy signature. That way it's a direct connect. And like we have an IP address on the internet web, we have an SP address, a soul print address on the universal web. So by us tuning into our own unique soul print, it's becoming a lot more clear of the particular information that we're trying to read. So one more time, what's the target?
The target is that alien.
Kind of going a little bit clockwise, which to me sometimes that means maybe. So that could easily be, let me check this out first. The maybe could easily be like a little bit of doubting things too in my own mind, since I got it wrong the first time.
So now you can see how you can go sauntering down ding 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 lane. Keep each read clean. Try not to let the past read contaminate your energy read now, or you'll start mixing everything and you'll have too much uncertainty. Do the best you can, clean and clear each read.
Okay, let me just go back over here really quick.
And sometimes you need to do it a few times. It's okay, take your time. We just want to give you the basics in this way, and then you can build your own, make it your way.
Okay, I would say this is the alien.
Now why?
This one was like a maybe. I didn't feel like I was getting a clean read. I think I was getting in my own way because nobody wants to be wrong, and I was like, and I did clear this using the technique you were talking about during that time. So maybe it wasn't, I don't know. It was just different all around. So it could be a combination of things.
But I want people to see that there are so many different dynamics that if you can see this in action, you can get a gauge. You can understand a little bit more to go, hey, you know what, that kind of works. Or yeah, now right now I'm not going to do that one, but I'll do this one. I want you to see the different ways that they're reading this energy, which is great. And you got it?
Got the alien.
Perfect.